Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Jasmine Nicole. If you're new, welcome to Wine Wednesday. So here on my channel on Wednesdays, I post a Wine Wednesday, which basically is a topic going on, more likely or not on social media, a controversial topic, and I talk about it and give my 2 cents. So I've missed like 2 Wednesdays, I think, but I'm back. I'm here. Okay. I just been focused on a lot, and as much as I like to think that I can multitask and have a balanced lifestyle, it's not never balanced. Something is always not gonna get done, and that thing was YouTube. Okay. So, but we're back. We still putting in effort, so we're here today. So I do have wine today, y'all. Y'all, if you've watched the last few Wine Wednesdays, I have been on a fast, and I'm still on it fast. I should be like on day 29. I'm doing a 40-day fast. However, I do have wine, but it's alcohol removed wine. So I got this wine from Total Wine. Shout out to Sharika B here on YouTube. She has completely stopped drinking alcohol, and she's been showing us some options, and she goes to Total Wine, and they had a wide selection. So I'm like, let me go to Total Wine out here to see if they have the alcohol removed or alcohol free wine, beer, and spirits. Like, they have all the options. So I picked up a bottle. So when I initially tried this, it was nasty. It was warm. It wasn't cool, but it tastes way better when it's cool. This is Free. This is by a company named Free. This is their red blend, and it's, you can see, alcohol removed. So this is what we're going to be drinking on. Feel free to drink on whatever you guys want to drink on. Excuse me. I still have a little cough. I was sick a couple of weeks ago, and I haven't like fully recovered. So that's why I have a little bit of cough. So sorry about that. Look at me. I finished the bottle. Okay, so today's topic, and I hope I'm not crooked. I don't know why it's feeling like I'm crooked. Let me see. Okay, that seems a whole lot better. Okay. Yeah, it tastes much better. Cool. It does taste... It tastes a little bit like spoiled grape juice. So if you're into that kind of stuff, have at it. But, okay. So today's topic is... I really didn't have a topic. And that was another reason why I hadn't posted in 2-3 weeks. But I ended up seeing a viral clip on Instagram. And who told me to go ahead and leave a comment? Why on earth did I do that? I don't know, but I'm going to play the clip here, and then I'm going to show you guys what I commented and see what the frenzy was about. So let's play the clip.
Have my daughter sitting on your uncle lap again, dude.
First of all, don't you ever in your motherfucking life come at me like that.
What you mean, dude?
That made me uncomfortable, Mom.
You heard what she said?
Go sit down, that's your uncle.
What you mean that's her? Listen, don't let my, listen, don't
Okay,
let
we
my
always
daughter sit
seen
on
the
no
fuck
man
right
lap.
there. What is you on?
Don't let my daughter sit on no man lap. What is your problem,
Oh
man?
no, what the fuck is you on with me and my uncle? Why'd you over sexualizing that
That's
shit?
my daughter,
We
dude.
all seen right there. Like, what
Listen,
the fuck is you on?
she's a girl. She shouldn't be sitting on no man lap. What are you talking about?
You is tripping, man, for real.
How am I tripping, dude? I don't play that. I'm a
because
baby. I
that
don't
shit
play
is
that,
crazy
man.
as the motherfucker.
I don't play that, dude. Seriously, dude, I do not play that, dude. For real, dude. Don't let that shit happen again. I don't see how. Why can't you understand? Why can't you see it how I see it? Dude?
Okay, and why the fuck is you talking to me like that, though?
Because
that shit wild as a
you
bitch.
let my daughter sit on another man's lap.
Okay, but
Uncle,
what the
I don't give a
fuck?
fuck.
Okay, but okay, I'm not your motherfucking child, though.
Listen, don't let it happen
Quit
again.
talking to me like you don't watch your
She
motherfucking
already
mind.
said she felt uncomfortable. You're not gonna listen to your daughter? You're not gonna listen to her? That's what I'm saying, dude. That shit pissing me off, man. I ain't got time for this, dude. Come on, let's go, baby.
So that was the viral clip. So let me preface the whole conversation. Initially, when I first saw the clip, and not even initially, like the first, because I kept on receiving comments, so I kept going back to the video, and I still thought it was real. So initially I thought the clip was real, but apparently I ended up going to his page because y'all know how reels, you don't have to be following them to see reels, and it was a viral clip. So I went to his page. So apparently he's an act. Let me see. It's called It's Big Time. It's Mike Time. It's Big Mike Time. I'll put the Instagram across the screen. He's an actor, writer, producer, and content creator. So yeah, so he creates like little skits and stuff, and apparently there was a skit and he was just acting, and the woman was acting and the kid was acting as well. I'm assuming that's what it was because his whole page is like a bunch of clips like that with like topics, or I don't know. So I'm just assuming that it's fake. However, the message behind the whole clip or the whole issue with the clip is a very real issue in real life. So I decided to comment. So what I said was, I commented, and let me take a screenshot. All I said was, all I'm going to say is men know men, and I'll leave it at that. I didn't even put a period. I didn't even close it out. I said men know men. And it's true. I still stand by this to this day. Men know men. Okay? So it has 1,299 likes. And then there's 48 replies under. So the first few replies were people just basically agreeing with me. And then someone even said she was trying to figure out something to type, or like how to put what she was trying to say in words, and she basically said my comment like summed it up, basically what she was trying to say. And then here's when the mess got started. Someone commented after that and said, according to your knowledge, if your niece or nephew sits on your lap, it's because you're going to or thinking about molest him or her. You sound dumb. I said, I'm not even about to attempt to further explain the statement of men know men to you because you seem to lack simple inference skills. With him, the first one, I'm like, I wasn't even about to attempt to explain what I meant by it because his comment threw me off. I honestly still don't understand how he got me saying men know men to molesting your niece or nephew. So he's saying, according to your knowledge, if your niece or nephew sits on your lap, you're gonna molest them. I'm still to this day, I'm still struggling to get the connection between my comment and his. So I'm like, I'm not even about to explain it because you're not gonna understand me because I clearly don't understand you. So moving on. And then I also said, as a man that finds my comment dumb is very telling. And his name was Gentle Giant. And so I said, Gentle Giant my ass. Because why you as a man getting upset because I said men know men? Men know men. You're a man. And you know that's true. So he just rubbed me the wrong way. It's giving he's the molesting uncle. That's what it's giving. So yeah. And then someone commented and they said that was the weird uncle. I'm like, for sure, that was the weird uncle for sure. And then someone commented to him or whatever, and then it's definitely some childhood issues of his own that triggered. She's so naive. It hurts. And I don't think the people commenting, I don't think that they know that this is a skit, because it seems like I said, it's very convincing. So it seemed like a real clip that just went viral. So then someone commented to me saying, I was thinking the same thing. Why did your comment trigger him? I don't know. Someone else said that makes me raise eyebrows at him because why his mind go there first? Like there was certain things are put into the air because of evidence, and then there's some things that put in the air out of guilt. yeah, y'all can go. I'll put the comment on the his name on the screen. Y'all can go look up the video and look at the comments because I'm not about to read all of the comments. But then someone commented, and I sort of see where they were going with their comments, so I then decided to go ahead and explain myself because it seemed like they would understand where I was coming from or what I was trying to say. So I did go ahead and explain myself because I didn't want anyone to get my words misconstrued or be misunderstood by what I said, because I did leave it open to misinterpretation by saying men know men. So I decided to go ahead and explain myself. So let me tell you what they said. So their response was, the context you put it in is disgusting. Men know men, ? So men know all men are perverted pedophiles because that's how they all think. Think about the next time you complain about misogyny. First of all, how you know I be complaining about misogyny? Like, you don't know me. Someone else said, no, we don't know men, don't know men. You can't go point out who could and who would and wouldn't do something if men could. Child trafficking would not exist. So this is what I basically said. I said, let me explain my statement since individuals, including yourself, seem to be misunderstanding. I'm sure after explaining it, it'll still go over some people's head. It will serve you best to know that this was a skit, but the issue behind it is very real. So I'll explain my statement. When I put men know men, open quotation, men know men, close quotation, I simply mean that a man can discern another man's character, intentions, ethical makeup, or lack thereof, ethics, etc. Just as women know women. If I wanted to make it seem like the father was a pedophile, I would have simply said pedophiles know pedophiles, or it takes one to know one. I hope that this helps you and anyone else confused about my statement. Blessings. So yeah, so that's basically what I meant by the statement men know men. Men, in fact, do know men. And that's not necessarily saying that just because a man is able to discern and tell what type of person another man is, that they are that type of man themselves. It's just the spirit. Try the spirit by the spirit. Spirits know spirits. Spirits can recognize different spirits. So, and that's not to say that they're the same sort of spirit, but you can just recognize and see what's going on. Especially women know women too. I'm able to sit and tell what type of woman or like other women is, and a man can be sitting there talking to the same woman and he wouldn't know. That's just the genetic makeup of men and women. So, my camera about to. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. My camera looked like it was about to die, so I had to go charge it up. So put it on charger. But anyway, yeah. So basically, I'm saying men know men. I'm gonna give you guys some examples. So when I was younger, I had to be like around 14 to 15. My dad they were trying to do something around the house. So they had like I don't know what they were trying to do, but they had a contractor come do something with the house, trying to fix something. And the man, older guy, he's around my dad's age. My dad probably was like around 50 at that time, so around that age. I am like only 14 or so, 14 or 15. I was a teenager. But the guy would come, and I forgot his name, but he would be, initially, it was just like regular conversation towards me. Like, hey, young lady, how are you? Like, just, normal conversation. But then it got kind of weird. Like, he would always just be excited to see me. Like, the project that they was doing at my parents' house, it had to last for maybe 2 weeks or so. It was a long time. So he would say, hey, how are you doing? And then it got kind of weird. He would like always just be so happy to see me for some reason. And then he'll like bring snacks or something. And me thinking about it right now, that was weird. And so I guess my dad, he already had like caught on to it, and he like shut it off. Like when he's over here, you go to your room or whatever. Don't speak to him. Don't talk to him. And he ended up telling the man like, "Hey, don't talk to my daughter." So that's what I mean by men know men, and that's conversation. I mean, that's something you can see in that situation. You can see like that is weird. But sometimes men know men. They don't even have to talk to them, like have a conversation to them. They can just tell. Like, and some of y'all listening right now, I'm sure y'all have men in y'all life where they done told y'all some things about another man, and a few months later or a few days later, you find out that whatever they were saying was true. Men just know men. Yes, your ex that's talking crap about your new nigga, some of the stuff that he talking about is the truth, because men know men. Yes, he could be hating a little bit, but some of the stuff that he's saying about your new man, he's telling the truth. Okay? And just like that, women know women. We just do. And that's not to say that we're right all of the time, but 90% of the time, we're correct. And because we know as a woman how we would act in certain situations, and how we know how pure our heart is, our lack thereof, so we can tell what our different motives and stuff are just by looking at different women, or even having conversations with different women. We just know. So that's all I was saying. I still stand by this to this day. Men know men. I'll be so happy when I stop coughing, y'all. Men know men. Actually, we didn't even get into the subject of the topic. So the other part of this is, you don't let your daughter or your son, for that matter, sit on other people's lap. Now, Mackenzie's my only daughter, and I've had to learn this. Like when she was younger, like maybe 2 or 3, okay, yeah. But as she's getting older, like at her big age right now, no ma'am, you cannot sit on your uncle's lap. You can't sit on your papa's lap. Like you just can't, because at the end of the day, body parts, they don't have a brain. They just react to whatever is close to them. Okay, and I don't need you to be sitting on anyone's lap and you activate something, and y'all know what I'm saying. Yeah, y'all got me. So no. And even when she was younger, like my sister, she has uncles. So my sister, if they see her sitting on their husband lap or whatever, no, get up. So other people would step in. So I just find it weird that the woman in this video, in the skit, was basically, she was more concerned about how her she was more concerned about how her child's father was speaking to her versus looking at the real issue. And the real issue was the daughter was uncomfortable and she didn't want to sit on the uncle's lap. And the daughter voiced that, and she told her to shut up. That's your uncle. No, that's another problem these days. A lot of women are telling the children to hush and not actually hearing what they're trying to say and hearing their understanding. And not just women, a lot of parents these days do that. And of course, our parents, we were raised to children don't have no opinion. It's what I said. What I said. Like, no, we need to let children, like, they have feelings too. Oh, you ain't got no feelings. Yes, they do have feelings, and sometimes the feelings are valid, and that's how they'll with allowing them to express themselves. That's how they'll learn to express themselves when they're older, and be able to access their feelings and know why they're feeling this way. As long as they're not doing it in a disrespectful way, I'm fine with my daughter expressing herself and telling me how she feels, about how she feels and why she feels that way. So, yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's Wine Wednesdays. Let me know down below if you had an issue with what I said, or if you have an issue with your niece or nephew sitting on their uncle, their godfather, or their grandpa sitting on their lap. So I think this will be a good conversation down below. So let me know. And I'll talk to y'all in the next Wednesday video. Bye.